Hey guys, welcome back. This is SlyRaptorZ, aka zacklarezinfo. Figuring out how to make these videos more time effective on my part so that I can put them out on a more regular basis. So I think this is a good format. Sped up drawing, a little voiceover, music, and as far as content in the voiceover, I figure I would just go online and read kind of some of the details about the different characters that I draw. I think that would be worthwhile. Anyway, here looking at the drawing, you see how I like to start in red pencil. It's very, it allows me to go very fast. I feel loose. I know it can't be the finished product, so I don't feel pressure to make it perfect. And then I take the red, and then there's a really quick way in Clip Studio Paint to make it blue. So then I make the red blue, and then I add a new layer, and then what I add in the new layer will be red, and it really stands out. I can keep track of the changes that I make. I can dial in some more detail if I want, and it stands out from the blue mess in the background. And then I just keep layering on detail in this fashion, and it works really well for me. It's a really good process that I recommend you try. If you're not working this way already, I really recommend that you try it. Yeah, and then with the face, I do try to get in some more detail than usual in the drafting process because it saves me more effort later on. The face is something that you definitely want to put a lot of care into, because if you get the face off, it really brings the whole quality of the picture down, because it's the focal point, of the whole drawing. Usually, sometimes there's a couple other focal points, but the face is key no matter what. Anyway, so let's look at Wanda Wilson's Wikipedia page here. I'm actually on marvel.fandom.com. Oh, and by the way, this model that I'm drawing, her name is Chelsea Caracoza. Her name should be on the screen now. She's a cosplayer. She does live art modeling as well. I met her in Los Angeles at ArtShare, a place called ArtShare in downtown LA. If you've never been, I recommend you look it up and you go when these places open back up. But yeah, Chelsea Caracoza, cosplayer. She has an Instagram page. I recommend you go over there. You add her up. You follow her. She's really great to follow, and she's a really nice person. Okay, and she gave me permission to use her photographs, which is even more awesome. So thanks, Chelsea. Okay, so let's learn some about Wanda Wilson. So when I didn't start my stopwatch. Oh, let's see. We're 2:42 in. Okay. 6 minutes, okay. So I didn't ask Chelsea if she was dressing up as Deadpool or if she was dressing up as somebody else, because as you know, Deadpool is male. His name is Wade Wilson. Played by Ryan Reynolds? Ryan Reynolds in the movies. But knowing comic books, there's different versions of almost every character, and so sure enough, maybe you guys already knew this, on Earth 3010, and as you know, the normal Earth that we live on, the normal Earth that the main Marvel Universe is Earth 616. Well, in the multiverse, on Earth 3010, Deadpool, Wade Wilson, is actually a female named Wanda Wilson. So I imagine Chelsea might be dressing up as Wanda Wilson, or maybe she wants to be a gender-bent Wade Wilson. It really doesn't matter, especially for our purposes. It really doesn't matter. But I realized that I don't really know much about Wanda Wilson, so let's look up Wanda Wilson. Let's learn something about Wanda Wilson. So I'm on marvel.fandom.com, and it says, Lady Deadpool is a female counterpart of Deadpool from the alternate reality Earth 3010, named Wanda Wilson. Out of a need to belong and feel wanted, she joined the side of a group of rebels fighting against loyalists in the United States. According to Wanda, the fight started because fascists in the federal government started to impose their will on the people. A schism in Congress. Generals were taking sides and states declared independence, which eventually to United States current situation, which eventually led, I suppose it meant, to the United States current situation. Apparently there's a character called General America. I've never come across this character. Lady Deadpool versus General America. General America is leading the Loyalists, and Wanda is leading an assault against forces in Washington, D.C., and meets up against Wanda's one-woman resistance. Is this a proper sentence? Yeah, that's not a proper sentence. It's written that way, guys. It's not my fault. The two have met before, leading to Deadpool's interference with Headpool and the amputation of the General's right arm. I'm not going to get too far into that. La 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 la. Where'd she come from? Nope, not interested in that. Nope. So she was involved in Deadpool Kills Deadpool. I don't know if you remember that event. When an evil version of the Deadpool corpse started hunting down the numerous Deadpools of the multiverse under the command of Dreadpool, Lady Deadpool was one of the few living counterparts of Wade Wilson alive, and alerted the Deadpool of Earth 616 about this threat and invited him to join the Resistance. Let's see. Powers and abilities. Regenerative healing factor. Lady Deadpool possesses a superhuman healing factor derived from that of the mutant Wolverine that allows her to regenerate damaged or destroyed bodily tissue with far greater speed and efficiency than an ordinary human. Lady Deadpool is able to heal injuries such as slashes, puncture wounds, bullet wounds, and severe burns within moments. Her healing factor is developed to the point that she can regrow missing limbs and organs. Telepathic immunity. The healing factor causes her brain cells to be in a constant state of flux and regeneration, rendering her immune to psychics such as Professor X and Emma Frost. That's very interesting. I assume Wade Wilson has that as well. I did not know that. Foreign chemical resistance. Lady Deadpool's body is highly resistant to most drugs and toxins. For example, it is extremely difficult, though not impossible, for her to become intoxicated. She can, however, be affected by certain drugs, such as tranquilizers, if she is exposed to a massive enough dosage. Yeah, this is reminding me that Wolverine, this power comes from Wolverine, so is Wolverine not resistant to psychic abilities? I'm pretty sure he's not. But how come Deadpool gets it and he doesn't? It's interesting. Disease immunity. Oh yeah, also, like Wolverine, it's really hard to get him drunk, right? Isn't that how it works? So, same thing with Deadpool. Anyway, superhuman stamina. Wait. No. Disease immunity. The unique regenerative qualities of Lady Deadpool's healing factor also extends to her immune system, rendering her immune to the effects of all known diseases and infections. Yeah, it actually, like, with Wade Wilson, it actually hit the pause button on his cancer, right? Isn't that how that worked? Anyway, superhuman stamina. Lady Deadpool's musculature generates considerably less fatigue toxins than the muscles of an ordinary human being, granting her superhuman levels of stamina in all physical abilities. She can physically exert herself at peak capacity for several days before fatigue begins to impair her. Wow. Keep on fighting and fighting. Superhuman agility. Lady Deadpool's agility, balance, and bodily coordination are enhanced to levels that are beyond the natural physical limits of even the finest human athlete. Superhuman reflexes. Her reflexes are similarly enhanced, superior to those of even the finest human athlete. Strength level. Lady Deadpool possesses great, though not unnatural, physical strength. However, she does have at least the strength of an Olympic-level weightlifter. She is capable of lifting at least 420 pounds, but not more than 800 pounds. Weaknesses. Annoying. Wanda's mental state has also proven to make her a very irritating person to be around. Many heroes often find themselves at wit's end around her. This makes for poor ability to cooperate with her in team efforts. Anyway, we've reached the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching all of it. I hope you enjoyed the speed drawing. My name again is SlyRaptorZ. If you are a cosplayer or model, please hit me up on Instagram or on my website. I would love to do a drawing of your cosplay if you like. And I also do fantasy character drawings for your Dungeons & Dragons character or anything like that, so hit me up about that, guys. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Oh, and keep drawing.